you know how I have a lot of like packing boxes around, like shipping boxes and stuff. She'll just like walk up to it, sit in front of it, and just go in the corner.
She's chewing on this right now. See, go what?
Meal's like, this ain't even a toy, bruh.
But you'll make it a toy.
Mia will make it a toy just because Bella wants it. So Mia's gonna take it. Anyways.
So we should not talk about that. Okay. For your information,
this is Fluent in Japanese.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jess.
And this is chapter 26.
Welcome to the podcast.
This is chapter 26, right?
Yeah.
And, all right, so there's 52 weeks in a year, right?
Yeah.
And there's 52 divided by 2 is, so 25 is 50.
26.
So 26.
Oh, 26.
So yeah, it's the halfway mark.
Wait, is that math right? Yeah.
Yeah. I love math growing up, but actually quick math is not my forte. But wow, this is our, I can't believe it's been 26 weeks. Technically 27 because we missed 1 week. But I can't believe it's actually been half a year. Time flown. Cause we started in January, February? And we all started right there. Her bed's right there, but because Fee's sister is staying with them, we don't want to like sleep on her bed.
Yeah.
So
the guest bed.
Yeah, that's why we're on the floor. Which honestly is pretty comfortable. Now that you clean the rug.
Yeah. That Mio has tainted multiple times.
And Bella once because of you.
Okay, yeah, that was my fault. That was not Bella's fault.
Yeah, we do have both dogs here. But they're on the floor. They're sleeping.
Yeah, they're relaxing.
But yeah, it's crazy to think about half a year ago. Because our first chapter was about resolutions. Oh, let's do a resolution check-in. I only remember some of them, but we can do halfway check-in.
I don't think I've been working on them.
Oh my god.
I don't even remember mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember some of mine.
We should do one though, but a check-in, but I don't
Yeah.
remember.
We can do the next one could be a check-in after. This could be my check-in. The next one could be your check-in. So you can actually look at it.
Okay.
Because I remember because I have everything on my notes app. So I pretty much remember. And plus, I personally have been working on it. So
Yeah.
I would say my first one was obviously losing weight and like getting to a comfortable number, which I know the number on the scale doesn't mean much if you're gaining muscle, etc. But I definitely wanted to be at least at. Did I ever say a number actually? I'll just say it. I want to get to at least 200 pounds. I never told anyone what I started with. I think if you knew, you would be shocked because luckily for me, I think my height distributed the weight pretty evenly.
You're really tall.
So, or maybe I'm over exaggerating, but my goal is to get to 200. And obviously I do not follow, but I see a lot of like other influencers on TikTok that they're like, oh, how much weight you want to lose? You actually have to lose more weight than that. Like people are like, oh, like, yes, it's great to go to like 200, whatever. But realistically, if you really want to look good and like feel good, you probably have to go to like more than that. Which is why I'm like, you know what, 200 is a good realistic goal for me. And then afterwards, then I could like really focus on like, macros and all that. And then potentially hit 180, 175. Unless I'm like, getting jacked, ripped in the gym, then it's like okay to be over 200 because of my height.
Right.
But I was doing really well. And the trajectory I was going on was getting there. However, since March, I've been like plateauing here and there, but within the last 2 months, so last chapter, I was like, just started to pack. I'm actually halfway done packing now.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I packed really fast. Basically, all I have to do is just like move like the furniture now. Everything else is like pretty much packed, which is sad. We'll get into that later. But I packed away my scale because I'm like, you know what? I have one more, what?
She skinned her chin.
When?
No, I don't know.
Wait, it must have had just happened though, because I was petting her.
You didn't notice it?
No. Wait, I have pictures of her though. Maybe
Okay, we'll look at it later.
maybe it happened when they were playing, because they were rough housing.
Yeah, they're. Oh, meow. I mean, she looks fine. Anyways,
What was I saying?
you were packing.
Yeah, so I packed away my scale because I'm like, you know what? I have only exactly one more month before I leave. I don't want to restrict myself, but I do have to, still watch my weight because, oh my God, I'm like everywhere. I ended up returning the suit for the wedding, and I sized up. It is coming in time because I don't think because when I wore the original suit, I don't think it needed to be tailored because it still fit me and everything. So I just sized up and the top part because I bought slim and they're like, oh, I was, chat GBT and everything. They're like, oh, if it's just tight a little bit, just go classic. But then I'm like, I wanted to fit with like everyone else because all the groomsmen are wearing slim and it's just better looking. Yeah. As I was told. And then I had slim pants, which I had to size super down for.
Is too big?
I legit could have put both my hands in.
What the hell?
Because I didn't think it was like jeans, and it's not like jeans. But when I sized, when I put the size in, it was just way too big.
But you followed their sizing chart.
I did.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, so I sized down for pants. So hopefully everything's good. If it's not, I'm gonna do one more return, but I'm just gonna pay like the fast shipping. It'll come in time. It's just you never know,
Yeah.
But so I packed away my scale because don't need it, but I'll still eat healthy. I put in a request to cancel my gym membership, because I already know with everything going on, I'm not gonna make it to the gym.
Yeah, you're me too busy.
Too busy. I stopped like maybe 2 months ago, like walking a lot, like doing my 10K steps, just because like we've been hosting. I have been using the treadmill. Yeah. So I would say my health has been declining, but at least there's no, knock on wood, I don't think I'll regain all the weight I lost. So at least when I move, I really just have to hold myself accountable because when I move, I still have a few months before the new year. So hopefully, as long as I get as close to 200 as I can, that's my goal. Because the fact that I even lost this much weight is already a good goal.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
Yeah. So that was my weight goal and all my health goal. And then I would say my creative side, like I remember talking about like singing, songwriting. This was back when I was like crashing out about like what to do, which in a way is kind of like how everyone nowadays, some people we know like got laid off, getting new jobs, and they're like, oh, like this will be great for my career and stuff. And realistically, that made me think, I'm like, do I even want to progress in my career?
Like at work?
And no, obviously I want to progress in my job, in my role, but at the same time, it's kind of like that epiphany where it's like, do I really want to do corporate the rest of my life?
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like I would like doing stuff like this, a podcast, like singing, songwriting, or doing whatever. And I think moving to New York will help a bit, expand my creativity side, because I'm like, I don't know if I want to just like be in corporate, or at least like work that type of job for a long time, But again, even though I want to be in the creative side, it's a lot of work. And a lot of work and a lot of money just to start off. And at least for that, life is about luck. Like whether you get the job, whether you get the role, whatever. But on the creative side, that's even like more than luck.
I feel like it takes a lot of self-discipline.
Yes.
Because, and I think about that sometimes too, but I feel like I don't have a lot of good self-discipline. So if I wasn't in corporate, I don't know if I could realistically like do something like that and stay committed and on top of it and like making sure I'm just not like lazing around and like not doing anything. Like I feel like I could easily do that for myself at least.
Yeah. Wait, we could just put this in the middle.
Oh yeah, I realized I wanted to lean on something.
We moved it so we can lean our back against the wall.
Yeah, I got tired.
But no, I agree. Like it's also like because we went to college and like we went to college for our respective majors and we just got a regular job, I mean,
Yeah.
it's comfort and it's safe.
Yeah, and I think also my thing, I don't know if we talked about this during my resolutions. I'm pretty sure something I mentioned was like I need a hobby, but that's been my resolution for the last like decade. Is I haven't really found something that like I love doing all the time, unfortunately. So like I think when I think about like okay, if I had my 40 hours a week back that I'm not working corporate, what am I going to do with that? Where like I love it enough that it doesn't feel like a job or like less of a job. I have not found something that I can like stay that committed to and that I love. So in the meantime,
I mean,
yeah, corporate.
I don't think anyone, and if people do, that's great. But I don't think anyone can even say that because, for example, we both love cooking. I can't imagine myself cooking for hours on end, Because one, who the hell is going to eat it
Some
all?
people love that.
Really?
I can't say like all chefs love it
Yeah.
because it's at the end of the day like people are treating it like a job just like anything else. But I feel like some people like love it
And
and they do it.
for others and for themselves. Okay, I will also say this could be like the people pleasing in me. Even though I do love cooking for myself, I love cooking in general, but I love cooking for others.
Yeah, me too.
And like giving them the food and stuff, which is something I'm actually gonna miss when I move. But
Yeah.
I don't know, like, because again, going back to my resolutions, when I'm talking about like, when I was crashing out, like thinking about going to my creativity, songwriting, like I haven't even thought about writing a song in months. I think the last time was probably February. I mean, I do have it on my phone, on my notes app. I only have the lyrics. I don't have the tune and stuff. And like when you said, oh, if knock on wood, if I got laid off, like obviously I would try my best to get a new job. But then I have so much time back. It's like, oh, like maybe I can focus on other things that I really want to do. But then it's like, also it's just that risk. People who become actors and actresses, they move to LA, they get a waiting job, and like it's all about the risk, And I think I don't have the passion enough to take that risk.
Yeah. Would you also say you're a risk taker? Some people are. I'm like totally not. That probably goes into it for me as well.
Something that I just thought about, I was thinking about, because before I used to say like, oh, like I would say I'm a pretty confrontational person, like let's say it as it is. But then I realized I'm like, you know what? I'm actually not that confrontational.
I have a story about being confrontational.
Like I'm not that confrontational, depending on the situation. But if someone confronts me, I'm super open in having a discussion. But it's kind of like, oh, I don't want to make that first initial reach out, depending on who, just in case like they don't react or they're not open to feedback or having a discussion. So I think I learned that, like, you know what, I'm not that confrontational as I say. However, if someone were to confront me, I'm open to having a discussion, like then and there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Same with the risk taking. I would love to say I'm a risk taker, but think about it. It's taking me this long to even move out of my parents' house. It's taking me this long to even like move out to New York. Well, out of state. New York was my first choice. But it's like I've taken other risks in my life, but I think there was always like a safety net for me somehow, some way, if that makes sense. So it's not really taking a risk.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Well, some risks are riskier than others.
Yeah.
You still like got out of your comfort zone and like did something different, which is
like again, like how I said, like, oh, I don't know in the creative sides, I don't know if I like acting or whatever. I could just, quit my job, move to LA, do all that, get a waiting job, like focus on that. But then it's like, I know so many. What's up?
Meow.
Meow, come here.
What you see? Good girl.
Okay, I don't know them, but I've like read so many people like, oh, like they worked endless years for like 5-6 years on doing this before they get the big break. And I'm like, I don't have, okay, we all have the time. But it's like, I don't want to do the 5 to 6 years, you know?
Oh, shit. I just realized my hair was in my mic the entire time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, again, maybe I don't, you little hoe. You love both pets? You too, Bella. But it's like, yeah, again, like, I don't have the time. But that's because I guess I don't have the passion enough to do so. But when it comes to, like, cooking and baking, I will, if a recipe takes 12 hours and I want it, I'll do it. Yeah. If it takes, like, if it's dry age, whatever, if I have the materials, I'll do it. Yeah. So it is just, I guess, like you said, passion for something.
I feel like, yeah, if you have that passion, you'll find the time worth it, and it's not, you look at the time invested in a different way. Yeah. And you feel a different way about it.
Yeah. Maybe something I'm also scared of, because I'm a very efficient person. I like to do things efficiently and, like, organize things that way. So I feel like if I am not going towards something, or it's kind of like a waste of time, which I know is never a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like,
but I feel like you want to see results faster.
Yes, which I know is never, like, it's legit, like, losing weight. It's like, I want to lose weight so fast. And I thought about it, like, maybe I'll do, the GLP-1, Ozempic, which I got Ozempic allegations by my family, which I am not. It is like a compliment.
Yeah.
But
the allegations.
I know the allegations.
That's hilarious.
But it is something that I just need to learn. Things take time. Even though I'm like, oh, but I don't have the time. I have the time.
Yeah.
Like, time is gonna pass by anyways. Like,
because I feel like your mindset is always, oh, I want to do as much stuff as I can in the time that I have. Mm-hmm. But then, if you always have that mindset, then in your mind you have less time, quote unquote, for things. Which, like you said, it's okay. Things just take longer.
Yeah. You had a story about...
Oh, yeah, about confrontation. About how non-confrontational I am. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, I was at the grocery store with Fee, and we bought onions, or a onion, amongst other stuff, and we're ringing it up, and you know how, like, if you have produce, they punch in the code? Mm-hmm. The lady punches in the code, and I don't usually, like, look at the screen when they're scanning stuff. Like, I don't know, I just, like, don't really look at it. But Fee was looking at it, and then he, like, whispers to me, he's like, oh, we didn't get jalapeno peppers. And that's what it said on the screen. But, like, I saw it, and I'm, like, processing it, and she's still continuing to scan. And I'm, like, thinking about how I would, like, bring it up in my head, and she's still continuing to scan. At this point, the jalapeno peppers are going, like, this up in the screen. Uh-huh. And then eventually it disappears from the screen, and I was like, I don't know what to say. Because then it's like, it's gone now off the screen.
I'm surprised Fee didn't say something. Or did he want you to say it?
So afterwards, he said he was expecting me to be like,
I mean, was the jalapeno popper cheaper?
Okay, so I thought about that, and we were looking at the receipt after, and I was like, oh my god, it's cheaper. But then when we looked at the price per pound, it was not cheaper.
Oh, did you go back?
No.
For one thing, I actually only go to self-checkout.
There's no self-checkout at Market Basket.
Oh. I don't go Market Basket.
But if there is, I also self-checkout. But yeah.
But that's something that you should have just said right there. If you see them scan it, just be like, hey, by the way, that's an onion.
Okay. Also, though, because I didn't see it happen, it was like, by the time he told me and I looked at it, there was already like 1 or 2 items after it. So I didn't know what she scanned to get the jalapeno peppers. So I think I was also trying to process, like, how am I supposed to bring it up? Because it's really not a big deal. Like, I could have just brought it up. She would have been like, oh, it was the onion. Mm-hmm. But I was just, like, panicking in my head. And then afterwards, Fee told me, because I was like, I didn't even know what it was. Like, I didn't know how to bring it up. And then he's like, oh, it was the onion. Oh. And I'm like,
why did he say something then?
And I think, low-key, I was like standing there hoping that Fee would say something, because he's usually more confrontational. Mm-hmm. He didn't say anything. So we were both standing there like...
I mean, this is a good learning. I mean, was it... I think I would have said something if it was like a tremendous... Like, it was like $1 a pound versus like 50 cents a pound.
The jalapeno peppers came out to 81 cents.
Oh.
Because I bought one onion. So yeah, the price per pound was higher for the jalapeno peppers, but like
That's
at the end of the day,
that's expensive.
81 cents.
Yeah, for one onion.
Okay, well yeah, because instead of $1.99 per pound, it was $2.99 per pound.
No, that's still. Damn, girl, you gotta.
So it would have been like 50 cents, right?
No, but you should
For an onion.
stock up on deals when you go to like, I'm telling you, Star Market. You can get a 3-pound bag of onions sometimes for $1.49
Okay, but I don't need that much.
throughout the week. I just say well for.
We haven't really been cooking.
Well, I mean, when you do.
Oh yeah, maybe after Kelly moves away, because she's been bringing home food from Fee's mom, like loads of food. Like we really haven't been cooking. Well, we only bought this because this was cute. Fee randomly was like, because he's been busy with his hobbies and stuff. We're like opposites. He was like, "Oh, do I have too many hobbies?" One night, and I was like, I wouldn't say like too many. I don't think it's like too many. It's not a bad thing. But he was like, I feel like basically when he's busy doing his hobbies, I'm just sitting on the couch. But I will say, I'm not sitting on the couch like doing nothing. I'm either watching TV, which I enjoy, or I'm wedding planning. So I'm like sitting on my laptop, I'm like wedding planning.
Okay, at least you're doing something.
Yeah. I'm not like twiddling my thumbs, being like, I'm waiting for Fee to be done. Anyway, so yeah, he was like, I just feel like we're not like spending a lot of time together.
Aww.
Because he's busy with his hobbies. Which I'm like, true. I guess. So he was like, oh, maybe we could do like date night Fridays or something and like make food or whatever.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So I was buying ingredients for that.
Wait.
Which was good. Yeah, I like literally bought it 1 week in advance. I don't even think we're gonna have to cook like Monday through Thursday.
Wait, but like what hobbies is he doing?
So you know how he likes One Piece?
Yeah.
But he does like he plays, he like collects, he also does his videos. So like that takes a lot of time. Also like I think when he does his videos he has to edit them too. So like that also takes a lot of time. He plays volleyball. He still hangs out with his friends. Like we have our like weekend social gatherings with like our friends, our friend group. So yeah. That's pretty much. He does his like exercise. He like walks. Does long walks.
Would you ever join him on those long walks? Or did he like to have that alone time?
No, he's asked me to join him, but he walks for a long time. It's like over an hour at a time.
I mean...
And it's hot outside.
It is hot. But fall. After,
okay, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because after your wedding, then you're going to have nothing to do on the couch.
Yeah, actually, you're right. I will have nothing to do.
Yeah.
I know, I'm like...
Oh my god, I bought my Asia tickets.
You told me.
I did.
Yeah, you're Vietnam.
Dude, I'm like pissed that we're not in the same, like, our trips don't coincide.
Oh, yeah, you're after me, right?
I'm before you.
Oh, before, okay.
Because when you're like mid-October, right? Mid-October.
Yeah, beginning to mid.
Yeah, so I'm end September, beginning October. Yeah, so we're legit missing each other by I think a week or two. Oh, that would have been so fun.
I know.
Sorry, go on.
But yeah, maybe in the fall. It's like he'll like even like when we had our heat wave. What was it like around July 4th? Like those couple weeks, he would still walk with his weighted vest.
Dude, and that's something that I like. You said that's
degrees.
dedication, that's time commitment, and I love that for him. Because I also
he is a very committed person.
Yes.
He does not get lazy when he commits to something, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, I'm like really like impressed, and I want to be like him.
I know, me too. It's just every time I have to do something hard, or like inconvenient, I'm like the couch is calling me.
No, and I think that's also my mindset too with the last couple of months. It's just like I just want to lay and enjoy my rent, my couch before everything leaves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fair.
Because like we're selling the couch, we're selling. Actually, no. I'm gonna take the couch, or
you are,
or Hodi's gonna take the couch. I'm asking my parents if they want like a refresh because our couch is really nice and it was really cheap.
Yeah, but isn't your parents' couch like leather?
Yeah. And,
that's nice too.
Well, it's like old leather.
Oh, it's old. Okay.
It's old leather, and like it's and
is it like ripping?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And like I don't understand Vietnamese parents with leather couches. I hate leather couches.
Oh wait, yeah. I think Fee's parents have a leather couch too.
Yeah, Tina's parents, Vicky's parents, almost every Vietnamese person I know has a leather couch.
Oh wait, actually my parents do too, but they do it because it's easier to clean.
Oh, is that why?
That's why my parents get it.
Oh,
It's easier to clean.
I've always had leather couches growing up, so that's why even...
Well, no, because it's true. Like, my Jewett one, remember I had the... Jewett is my last place.
Mm-hmm.
I had that, like, small sectional that I got off Facebook Marketplace. So when I got it, I cleaned it with the upholstery attachment. I cleaned the whole thing when we bought it. And then... So, like, that's, like, kind of starting it fresh. We only had it for 2 years that we lived there, and then I cleaned it again before I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. And when I cleaned it again, the water was, like, dark brown. I was like, and it's because it's fabric. It just, like, collects everything. You can't even wipe it. Like, it just, like, collects the dirt.
Yeah.
It was so nasty. I was like, oh, my God. I know that's us, like, because I cleaned it before we used it.
Well, back then, too, though, you, like, hosted a lot of parties.
Yeah, but it's not like people were like stepping on it. Like people just sat on it.
I know.
But same thing with this couch. Like I bet this one's dirty as well. I should clean it at some point. But let's snore.
At this point, just get a professional cleaner.
I am the professional cleaner.
Like I would hire one. It's actually not that expensive. That's what we did because we got our couch off Facebook Marketplace and we just hired a professional
So
cleaner.
they came and cleaned it.
Yeah, it was only $200.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So our total.
Well, technically, my cushions are washable.
Oh.
I could just unzip it off. It's just they're just really big. It's like annoying.
That's true.
I probably should just wash it. That'd be way easier. Just unzip it and wash it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bella.
She's tired. Okay, I actually put up my resolutions right here. So
Okay.
let's see. I'm so sorry, Bella. I'm using you at the table. Oh, she woke up. I'm sorry.
She's like, what the fuck?
Okay, so be optimistic. I will say, also thinking back, putting this out now. Actually thinking back, like I remember, it is true, like how the bad time, what's the phrase? Bad times will go away, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. Because you remember, I was straight up like going through it November onwards, and at that time, I would say I was like rock bottom. Okay, not rock bottom, but I was at the bottom. I was struggling so hard, like mentally, like it was really hard for me. And I really thought like I wasn't gonna get out of it at all. And I was still like checking social media every day. I was like checking updates. Like it was bad. But then like it did get to a point where it's like I think it was Coachella, where it was like I was just so busy, obviously because like, it was a festival, that like after like from there on out, like I was just so busy constantly, and it could just be what's it called, winter depression, where like now like the sun is out, everyone's out and about, that like wait, I'm like better now, which I remember like thinking, oh, I also had my PCP appointment, and she was like, oh, like how you feeling, whatever, and I'm like, wait, I'm actually feeling so much better than I was beforehand. Oh, okay, it depends, because I also saw her like shortly after EDC, and you knew how I was after EDC. It was bad. But even then too, like beginning of the year, bad. Slowly getting better. Then I get like my after EDC, like even before EDC, I had like my anxiety attack. I had another anxiety attack after EDC. I just feel like my emotions this year has been like on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And I want to know if like it's like my body regulating to change, if there's too much change going on, because like now I'm like, what's gonna happen when we move to New York, when everything I know is back in Boston?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how my body's going to react to that.
I feel like what helped partially probably for you was actually getting out and like still doing stuff, because I feel like whenever you're like down or like having a midlife crisis or like quarter life crisis about like anything, it's if you don't go out and do stuff or like make a change to try to change just like your day to day and like what you're thinking about and like what consumes your thoughts, you're always going to kind of be stuck in a loop. Especially, I think we talked about, for us, we tend to ruminate.
Yes, ruminate, yes.
So I know not everyone is like that, but I feel like for us, if we don't get some distractions, you're just gonna like keep like thinking about it. And if you're already thinking about something that's like negative or whatever, it's just gonna keep rethinking itself. So I feel like it was good that you still came out, you still like did social things, you like still committed to your trips, and you like got out of the house, because I think that put new thoughts and like just new things to think about in your brain.
That's something that I'm gonna have to eventually learn to do when I move too, because not saying this is for everyone, and like I'm trying to get away from this mindset, is doing things solo, because you know that like that
I'm bad with that.
that like what's called like the stereotype connotation. If you see someone doing something by themselves, whatever, it's kind of like lame. They don't have friends,
Yeah,
etc.
they're lonely.
And it's like sometimes it's the case.
Yeah.
But others, like most of the time, it's like they just want to be by themselves or just do things by themselves.
Yeah.
And I do have a lot of trouble doing things by myself.
Yeah.
Because I also hate the way to be perceived. Like, say I go out to eat alone in Boston and I run into someone, and like, I don't want them to be like, oh, you're like who are you eating with? I'm like, oh, I'm eating by myself. They're like, oh, like, you know.
Oh, you want me to sit down with you? Like, no.
Yeah, it's like and the thing is, half the time they're not many people are gonna care, and they're not gonna like, you know, because they're probably just gonna say like, oh, he's having like a solo date, he's having time for himself, you know, which I've learned to get better at. I've been trying to get myself to go out to eat, like not when I can, but like if there's an opportunity to and I'm craving it, I'm like, you know what, I don't need to wait for anyone, I can just eat it myself.
Yeah.
So moving to New York, I'm gonna have to learn like, to do things by myself, because I'm not gonna have those distractions here. Like, I can't like hit you guys up to hang out. I'm gonna have to, and thankfully, New York is a great place New York, New Jersey is a great place to do that, because there are things to do by themselves, and New York is known for that. You know, it's a city of transplants. So
exactly, there's plenty
of
people doing their own thing.
That's something that I'm gonna have to learn to do. My other resolutions that I have, the basic ones was obviously like be confident, be kinder to myself, host more, meet new people. Okay, anyways, so like my niche ones, so rejection therapy, which I don't think I have been doing much. Essentially, just like applying to things, seeing if I get it or not. Oh,
see, you made her mad. She just keeps stepping on her. It's okay. It's okay.
I talked about songwriting, making music, acting, voice acting. I talked about my weight, be more open and comfortable with myself, which I think I have. I think this past trip I went with my friends, it's really it was just nice just being myself and seeing everyone be vulnerable, which is one thing that we did was we had 27 people go on this trip, and we had 27 people write. Not everyone wrote a letter to each other. It's just like because it was like such a time-packed weekend. But we had people write notes to each other, which I think helps people like get closer to one another, because a big feedback is like some people aren't close to each other. Yeah. So this is like a way to like make them be vulnerable, talk, like be open, which is what was great. Post and create content, which I have been doing. I've been kind of lacking on making the shorts for our podcast. But then, like, with TikTok and all that, I got freaking shadow banned on TikTok, so I'm not sure how.
What does that mean?
It just means, like, apparently I'm not posting consistently consistent topics enough. It happened after EDC. I think I was just posting whatever, and then right after EDC, I, like, went from posting rave stuff to, like, cooking stuff, and my views plummeted. So I'm not sure how to fix that. But,
that's what that's called?
Yeah.
Shadow ban?
Yeah.
Thing? Okay.
But
by who? Like,
TikTok,
yeah.
Okay. They were like, the audience doesn't know your niche. We don't know how to push it out. Honestly, I don't understand it. I'm still going to try to post here and there. I did stop posting every day, though, just because life's been just too busy.
Yeah.
But I think once, again, I move, have more time to myself, I'll be more focused.
Got it.
Be kinder to others, which I think I've been doing. But I have been savage lately, though. But sometimes people, they deserve it. Try not to overthink and be positive. Let's see. I don't know. That's still a work in progress. Our podcast, which look, we're at our halfway point, and I would say I am a good halfway mark of my resolutions. A good halfway mark at a halfway mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we talk about yours, the next chapter, so you have time to like actually read it. And then next time we film, you have time to do it. That we can say that you did some stuff. Yeah. All right. I do know that we do need to cut this chapter short because we do have lunch plans, and she got beat her face.
I do.
You should show some. You know what? I'll post some clips of her beating her face because you need to practice, anyways.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah.
I tried it for the first time. Not beating my face, but like I added more products to prep for my wedding. And I don't know. I like wasn't my best work last
Are
time.
you trying to go for like a caked face? I actually don't know makeup or wedding looks.
So I think it needs to be between a fully caked face and what I usually do. Because I usually do pretty light, at least on the face makeup. It's just like I don't like the feeling of it being heavy, and like I've never like put on that much product on my actual face. But I think I do need to put more because there's going to be a lot of like photography and like it needs to last all day. And I don't, because I usually would just do my makeup for a night out, which it's dark anyway.
Yeah. Should we practice that though? Like, I get a lot of like cameras and like flashlights.
Yeah, so like today, after I beat my face like fully, when we're out, like if you take some like flash pictures of me just to see like how it looks, because sometimes I don't know if you've seen this, like sometimes if you put too much like concealer like under here, for example, and you like set it with certain powders that like don't take flash photography well,
I definitely know that.
It looks like white like under here.
Oh yes, I do know. Like sometimes pictures.
Yeah, like sometimes it's like too obvious. So depending on like what products you do, it may or may not look good with flash. So
all right, we'll see today.
yeah, do that today for me.
Yeah,
and
we will.
see.
Yeah, so let's see whether or not we remember to take a photo of her. But anyways, thanks for listening. Remember to like and subscribe, and let us know what you would like us to talk about next time. FYI.
This is FIY.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.